Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the McCombs School of Business, Texas MBA class of 2012.
Thank you and welcome, everybody. Please be seated. Well, welcome and good afternoon. As Dean of the McCombs School of Business, it is my honor and great pleasure to welcome the parents, relatives, and friends of our 2012 MBA graduating class. Graduation is an exciting time. It represents the end of a long journey and the beginning of new challenges and opportunities. I congratulate all of you on this wonderful achievement and wish you every success in the future. Graduate school is a challenge on any level. Many of our graduates tonight chose to pursue a graduate degree on top of an already full and challenging life. The demands of family and personal responsibilities, community service, and even some full-time jobs are enough for most people. Then you add the demands of graduate business school. Wow. You have earned this night and should be proud of what you've accomplished. This is a special moment for all of us. The pursuit of an MBA by the class of 2012 has, in some way, touched all of our lives. And as the students know, this activity has been quite rigorous at times. Today is a time to pause and reflect on all that you've accomplished and all that you have become. During your program of study, you've acquired the knowledge and experience that will help you achieve the next level in your professional lives. It is my belief that seated among us today from the class of 2012 are future CEOs, visionaries, civic and political leaders. Without a doubt, you will continue to make a profound impact professionally and in your communities. I'm confident of this because of what you've already shown through your leadership here at UT. As students, you have shaped the MBA experience for the entire McCombs community. During your academic pursuits, you formed strong bonds with your classmates, built trust across different personalities, and expanded your network for years to come. You have seen your classmates change companies and industries during a time of economic duress. You've also witnessed the power of an MBA education through the development of new companies established during your academic program. Seated before you are our world's business leaders, and we couldn't be more proud to award you a Master's of Business Administration degree today. Looking out into the crowd today, I'm reminded of the passion that you all bring to your education, a passion I'm certain will translate to your careers and to your future. As you make your way, value that passion and remember to reinvest it through your continued involvement in the McCombs School. Join the alumni network, accept a committee placement, serve on one of our boards, give of your time and treasure. As you may know, the University of Texas is engaged in a campaign to raise $3 billion. The campaign for Texas kicked off in 2006 with a goal to build stronger resources across campus and further advance our mission of educating leaders that would create value for society. I am proud to announce the McCombs School has raised over $100 million towards this goal. Thank you very much. This could not have been done without the gifts and support, both large and small, from our alumni and friends. The Texas MBA class of 2012 Leave a Legacy campaign has already pledged well over $135,000 for the future benefit of the McCombs School of Business. I'd like to thank you for this impressive demonstration of your dedication and support and invite you to continue your involvement, continue to follow your passion, and continue to be an asset to our school as you begin your futures and make all of us at McCombs proud to call you an alum. Members of the audience will notice that some of our students are wearing honor cords with their graduation robes. The white cords identify sword scholars. Sword scholars earned a grade point average of 3.8 or higher in the full-time MBA core curriculum. The orange and beige cords identify the Dean's Award for Academic Excellence. Recipients of the Dean's Award for Academic Excellence earned an overall grade point average of 3.8 or higher during the entire MBA curriculum. The beige and red cords identify Kosmetsky scholars. Recipients of the Kosmetsky Scholar Award earned an overall grade point average of 4.0 during their MBA education. Last, the blue cords identify members of the Beta Gamma Sigma Honor Society. This is the National Scholastic Honor Society for students in business administration. MBA students must rank in the top 20% of their class to be eligible for invitation to Beta Gamma Sigma. I ask all the graduates wearing honor cords now to stand up and be recognized for your accomplishments. Congratulations. Now it's my privilege to introduce our commencement speaker and Texas MBA alumnus, Bob Zlotnick. With over 30 years of diversified business experience, including co-founding StarTex Power in 2004, Bob Zlotnick is the example of a successful business person. Since its inception, StarTex Power has won numerous accolades, including the #1 rank for customer satisfaction from J.D. Powers and Associates, and has been the only electricity provider to be awarded the Pinnacle Award by the Better Business Bureau. In 2009, StarTex Power is ranked by Inc. magazine as the #1 fastest growing privately owned energy company in the United States. In 2010, Bob Zlotnick was named an Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year finalist for the Gulf Coast region and has been featured in CEO Enterprise Magazine, Smart Business Inc. magazine, the Houston Business Journal, and Get America Growing. However, his roots can be found right here at the University of Texas, where Bob earned his BBA in accounting and played for the Longhorn baseball team. Bob, we could have used your help against Baylor yesterday. Bob returned to UT Austin to earn an MBA in finance and received the Outstanding Graduate Business Student Award for his graduating class. As an alumnus, he has served on the board of directors for the Houston chapter of Texas Exes. Currently, he serves on the McCombs School Business Advisory Council. Here to speak to the degree candidates of the McCombs School of Business is Bob Zlotnick.
It's tough getting old. Get my glasses on so I can see. Tom, thank you very much. Congratulations, class of 2012. One day, some of you will be leaders of Fortune 500 companies. Others will be nationally recognized entrepreneurs, and others, distinguished educators. The sky is the limit for you. You just completed one of the most rigorous academic programs in the world. You learned many skills, but there's 2 skills that you'll use for the rest of your life: the ability to learn and the ability to plan. Both of these skills will be used in both your personal and your business careers. And the better you are utilizing these skills, the more successful and more fulfilling your lives will be. As Tom said, 32 years ago, I graduated from the UTB MBA program, and I was ready to pursue my dreams. Unfortunately, I wasn't sure what my dreams were. I had a lot of questions. What did I want out of my career? What was success? Did success equal happiness? How could I impress my friends and family? How could I do something for the community? There were many questions and much uncertainty, but also great opportunity and excitement. What I did to focus on how I should proceed forward is I prepared a strategic life plan. And in this plan, I put together what I wanted to do in my life, both on the professional level and on the personal level. Basically, what I did is I planned for how I wanted my obituary to read, as morbid as that sounds. My goal in life was to achieve happiness and success in that order. For me, there were 4 primary initiatives that I believed were important for helping me become happy and successful. The first one was a great family life. The second was I wanted a career that was exciting, challenging, and fulfilling for me, and one where I could be recognized by my peers for achievement. The third was participating in rewarding community service. And the fourth was having a health mentally and physically. First of all, I believed it would be very difficult to have happiness if I didn't have a great family life. For me, this was probably the most difficult area because I knew where my career goals were, and I knew that it would be very challenging and very time-consuming. So I needed a partner who was willing to put up with that and support me. It took me several years after graduate school to find the right person. My wife, Marcy, my 3 boys, my mom and dad supported me through the ups and downs of my personal and career life. Marcy is very unique in that she's a very successful entrepreneur in her own right, and yet she had time to support me through the thick and thin of my career. It probably helped us a lot that we were similar in background. We were both undergrad accounting majors. I went on to get an MBA, and she went on to work. But we were able to understand each other, empathize with each other, and actually mentor each other. I spent many hours on the athletic fields with my boys during their youth. In fact, I would quite proudly say that there's only a couple of events out of hundreds, if not thousands, that I missed. I did coach a Little League baseball game from a plane that had been delayed. I actually called my wife on her cell phone. She sat outside the dugout and relayed my messages to the assistant coach. And I don't remember if we won or lost the game, but it was the most expensive phone bill I ever had. Our schedules were hectic, and as a family team, we all participated in each deal. Many of our dinners were spent discussing what was happening at work. Our kids participated, challenging us on our ideas and often critiquing us, and added a lot of benefit to us. The kids, during work days, would come down and put together mailers, flyers. They would file stuff for us, and when they got old enough, they interned with us during their high school years. In fact, when they were very young, they were still very involved. My oldest son, when he was 3 years old, had a infatuation with cars, and when I'd go to work on weekends, he would go with me with the promise that I would let him drive around the parking lot when we got there, and then he would drive during our lunch break, and when we were getting ready to leave in the evening, I would let him drive also. And his idea of driving was sitting in my lap and holding the steering wheel, and we would cruise around a vacant parking lot. But it was truly a family affair. The job front was much easier to address for me. I had a game plan of what I wanted. I started out in public accounting with one of the, at the time, Big 8 firms. And every year I would outline the progress I was making on my ultimate goal to be a founder of a successful entrepreneurial business. I would also interview with 2 or 3 companies every year just to see if there were better opportunities available for me out there. As you can imagine, my duties in public accounting, especially in the early years, were fairly mundane, but I had a great imagination, and I was fortunate enough to work with some really smart people. They gave me an understanding of how a project comes together, paying attention to the smallest detail, and the impact of taking things lightly and not fully investigating issues that you're responsible for. I also began to understand the significance of making everybody on the team feel appreciated and needed, and making sure that they enjoyed their job. One of my earliest assignments was working on an acquisition of an oil company, which was the largest cash transaction in the New York Stock Exchange history. This is back in the early 80s. The cash amount was $900 million. That shows you how much times have changed. I had a very important job during that due diligence as I clerically tested the accounts payable ledger for 2 weeks. It was about a foot thick, and I wasn't very good on an adding machine. I think my correction tapes were longer than my regular tapes. But at the end of the day, we got our diligence finished, and the following day, the Wall Street Journal came out on the front page and announced the acquisition as the largest cash acquisition. The following day, I came back to the office, and I had my own Wall Street Journal that I mocked up. It had a picture of me with my worksheets with all the clerical tapes hanging from it, and it was captioned, "Grunt calculates record cash price." You had to, I had to make fun of what I was doing because it wasn't entertaining, but I actually learned a lot on that project. And I think you always have to remember your long-term perspective, regardless of the task that you're doing. As I reflect over the last 30 years, I realized that I was probably more concerned about failure than I should have been. Within my first 10 years out of graduate school, I had 3 great business ideas. I didn't move on any of them. Other people moved on them, and 2 of the 3 worked out very well, and I really believe if the 3rd one would have worked, if it had been executed properly. I was a senior executive on 3 very successful entrepreneurial ventures before I really got the idea that I could do it by myself. It was just getting the confidence to know that I could succeed. I think the key in this area is to review your plan every year to make sure it hadn't changed, and also that you're making progress on the plan. Having mentors and career coaches during this stage of your career is extremely important. The 3rd leg of my happiness stool was giving back to the community. When I was a student at Texas, I used to walk through the business school and I'd see plaques on the walls of people that had donated money to the school. One of my goals when I graduated was to give money back and establish a chair in my family's name. Other than my parents, the university shaped my life more than anything else. Supporting the community is very important and is a great way to be grounded and to round out your life. Much of the community involvement during the kids' early years was me coaching their sports and being involved in the governing bodies that ruled their sports. The key is enjoying the cause that you're on and the people that you're working with. And that's why I enjoy the involvement with the University of Texas so much. Nowhere will you find sharper people, more interesting people, and as y'all well know, the product is the best in the world. So I've been very happy with that, and I have a couple other projects that I work on. The 4th part of my plan was to stay healthy with the help of exercise. This area took the most discipline, but especially in the early years, I didn't control my schedule. So I did my exercise at 5 in the morning, or as strange as it sounds, 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. Was when the kids went to bed. It got very boring for me, and I changed where my goals were within exercise. I hadn't played competitive tennis since I was 13 years old, but I made it a new goal to get a state ranking in my age group, and when I achieved a ranking in the top 5 in the state, I made it a goal to become a nationally ranked tennis player. I'm not suggesting that you go that crazy on things, but exercise is extremely important. It helps with your endurance, your strength. It clears your head. The other 3 tasks can be very difficult, and it helps to take that break to get the exercise in, and it gives you, a lot of strength to go forward. And I can tell you, after 35 years of doing it, it was well worth the time and effort. My belief is that happiness is best achieved if you don't just focus on one area of your life. Too many people focus strictly on their work, and by the time they're 45 or 50 years old, they get burned out and they have no other interests. I think a key to being successful in your total life is to have other interests, and it's for you to choose what those interests are, but it's very important to have other interests. And to do this, I really think you need a strong plan that sets forth your guidelines, just as you would in any business. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You should treat your life as an entrepreneurial venture. When do you want to invest in your ideas? Are you comfortable with the risk profile that you're taking? Do you have a good strategic plan to meet your goals? Will you be happy with your obituary when it is ultimately written? Thank you so very much. It's a great honor to speak to you tonight.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it very much. Now we'd like to recognize the winners of the Student Leadership and Service Awards. These are our peer-recognized awards for students from each of the 6 MBA programs in the class of 2012. The recipients of these awards have made extraordinary contributions to their classmates' experience, the image of the Texas MBA programs, the University of Texas at Austin, and the McCombs School of Business. I'd like to introduce Jim Nolan, Distinguished Senior Lecturer from the Department of Finance, to recognize the Texas Executive MBA at Mexico City Student Leadership and Service Award recipient. Jim.
Thanks. On behalf of Genaro Gutierrez, the director of the Texas MBA at Mexico City, it is my pleasure to recognize the Student Leadership and Service Award recipient for the Texas MBA at Mexico City program to Belan Maria Rebecca Prado Lopez. Belan, please come to the stage to receive your award. The following is just some of the praise Belan received from her classmate. Belan is a dedicated student who was able to develop an in-depth knowledge of all subjects. Her questions enriched classroom discussion and enhanced the learning experience of everyone. She is a passionate, intelligent student that seeks to challenge herself, her classmates, and her professors. Congratulations, Belan. And now I'd like to introduce John Burrows, who will recognize the recipient of the Executive MBA program. John.
Many Texas Executive MBA students serve in leadership roles in their organizations and communities, a fact that makes this award even more meaningful. It is my pleasure to recognize the recipient of the Texas Executive MBA Leadership and Service Award, as chosen by her classmates, Chantal Pittman. While Chantal approaches the stage, I would like to read what her classmates had to say about her. Even when the course workload was high and career and personal demands were intense, Chantal kept the class of 2012 engaged. All of us live busy lives as executives and professionals, and it's easy to be selfish during this program, but Chantal enriched the experience for all of us. And finally, Chantal is a rock star. Congratulations, Chantal. And now I'd like to introduce Trent Thurman, who will present the Student Leadership Award for our Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, and Evening MBA programs.
First, I would like to recognize the recipient for the Texas MBA at Dallas, Fort Worth program, Quinn Devery. While Quinn approaches the stage, I'd like to read what classmates said in nominating him. Quinn is a shining example of someone who gives his all for the program. His influence and efforts will outlive his enrollment in the program more than any other student in our class. He always worked tirelessly to advocate student issues and to improve the quality of the program. Congratulations, Quinn. For the Texas MBA at Houston program, it is my pleasure to announce that Tracy Bush has been chosen for this recognition. Here's what classmates had to say about Tracy's leadership. She has been hardworking in her group and liberal in her devoting her time and energy to school causes. Just an all-around great person, her leadership, positive attitude, and accessibility have made Tracy a pleasure to work with. I couldn't agree more. Congratulations, Tracy. Last but certainly not least is the Leadership and Service recipient for the Texas Evening MBA program. And that honor goes to Natalie Osborne. Here are just a few of the comments from the nominations. I cannot think of anyone else in the program that contributed as much time and effort to make our time at McCombs an enjoyable experience. Natalie has always found the time to make us take our work, school, family blinders off and realize that our societal contributions as business students do not have to wait until after graduation. A great leader, always there, always calm, always supportive. Love her. And so do I. Congratulations, Natalie. It's now my pleasure to introduce Tina Mabley, who will recognize the recipients for the full-time program.
Thank you. I want to congratulate the class of 2012 on all the accomplishments and the dedication you've shown to the program while you've been in it from all our programs. It's always difficult to choose amongst you, which is why I'm glad your class did it for you. For the full-time MBA program, students select 4 classmates to receive the Leadership and Service Awards. For our first award, I would like to recognize Niraj Gupta. Niraj, as one of our McCombs Admission Committee co-chairs, Niraj spent countless hours informing prospective students about the Texas MBA program. Niraj positively represents the McCombs School as a member of the winning team for the 2010 GE Experiential Commercial Leadership Program CASE competition. This prestigious reputation recognized UT as a core school for GE, and he also had the tower lighted orange on his behalf. With the rest of the team, lest I neglect them. Congratulations, Niraj. Our next award goes to your class president, Kyle Bestie. Kyle led the Graduate Business Council and was dedicated to strengthening first and second year connections by creating an inclusive environment for students from all backgrounds. His classmate called him a consummate McCombs student, leader, and supporter. It's that simple, one student said. Another student said, a wonderful representative of our program. He has spent countless hours helping to lead the program and working with the administration to make the program a better place. Congratulations, Kyle. Our next award goes to another positive force in the program, Christina Hook. In the words of her classmates, she leads the McCombs Admission Committee with grace and style. But I think her own words capture her enthusiasm best. On her profile as her MAC co-chair, she says, McCombs is a fantastic MBA program in all that it offers, and we have intelligent, driven, good-humored, generous people. If any of that sounds good to you, come join us. Thank you for being a positive force for the program. Our final award goes to a man known by many of his classmates as simply Nando. Fernando Gonzalez. In the words of his classmates, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, Fernando Gonzalez has written volumes on our past 2 years here at McCombs. He's jumped behind the lens to capture us in the moments we've shared as classmates and friends. Years from now, when we look at those photos, it's his face we'll remember. Not only has he been a leader and spokesperson for the LGBT community, but he has been a leader in social circles, in academics, and in charity. I cannot even begin to list all of the initiatives that he has spearheaded. He is the glue between the 4 cohorts for the full-time MBA program and a shining representative of the UT MBA program. Those are all words from your classmates. Nando, you have truly left a legacy for your class and with the school. Congratulations. Now I would like to introduce Eric Hurst, Associate Dean for Graduate Programs, to recognize the Dean's Leadership and Service Award recipients. Thank you.
It is my honor and pleasure to announce the Class of 2012 Dean's Service and Leadership Awards. Now, these awards recognize significant contribution made by exceptional Texas MBA graduates to the McCombs community. These students have worked tirelessly outside the classroom to better the community for their classmates and for future Texas MBAs. As I read each name, I would like the recipient to rise and approach the stage to receive the award. It is my pleasure to present the Dean's Leadership and Service Award for the Executive MBA program at Mexico City to Juan Carlos Jacques. In addition to his role as COO of Deutsche Bank and an MBA student, Juan found time to take a leadership position in the Merced Foundation. The goal of the foundation is to transform lives and to strengthen communities by developing innovative models of social responsibility. He brought an incredible amount of experience to the program and truly represents the 3 H's: honesty, hard work, and humility. The recipient of the Dean's Leadership and Service Award for the Executive MBA program is awarded to Joe Randall. Joe was a leader in the classroom and extremely active in organizing co-curricular social and learning activities for his class while embracing the rich cultural traditions unique to the EMBA program. He's always quick to volunteer his time and serve for the program, and he's left his mark not only on the class of 2012, but on future classes as well. Joe? It's now my pleasure to announce James Alexander Cobb as the Dean's Award for the Texas MBA at Dallas-Fort Worth program. As the program's one and only Kosmetsky Scholar this year, Alex's leadership in the classroom was unparalleled. His thoughtful insights, respect for others' viewpoints and opinions, positive attitude garnered the respect of classmates and contributed greatly to the overall classroom experience. Kind, perceptive, always willing to help in any situation, Alex is a wonderful example of the character and dedication of our Texas MBAs. Alex? The Dean's Award recipient for the Texas MBA at Houston program is presented to Ross Leedy. Ross has also been a leader in the classroom and the community. Always prepared, respectful, and engaged, Ross enhanced the overall learning environment for all his classmates. A natural leader and motivator, he embodies the true spirit of our programs. The recipient of the Dean's Award from the Texas Evening MBA program is presented to Manish Mehta. Manish's critical thinking, thoughtful classroom commentary, and classroom decorum enhanced the experience for all. Always dedicated to making the program better, Manish recommended and advanced many initiatives that benefited not only his classmates and current students, but will also benefit future students. Another shining example of the positive and exceptional characteristics of the Texas MBA, Manish Mehta. And now I turn to this side of the room. The Dean's Award recipient for the full-time Texas MBA program is awarded to two of our graduates. The first award goes to Charles Morgan Brown. As Entrepreneurship Society President and Vice President for the Technology Group, he helped bring opportunities for inspiration and learning to his fellow students. His classmates characterized him as always willing to lend a hand and truly embodying the Texas MBA culture of collaboration. He planned the MBA Ryder Cup, a favorite event among his classmates. Most importantly, he led by example in terms of his work ethic, his integrity, and involvement with his classmates. It's safe to say that although he's a big green, as an undergraduate, he now bleeds burnt orange. Our final award of the day goes to someone who should get comfortable receiving awards because there will be many more in her future. Christine Chen. As a filmmaker and director, Christine brought a new lens to our campus, literally. I know. She showcased the many sides of McCombs and the student experience with diligence, grace, and humor and a sharp eye. During her time here, she worked on many world-class professional products outside school, but turned the camera on her fellow classmates to capture, to name a few, their global experience in India in the ebullient Bollywood MBA. An edgy, playful commercial for fellow classmate launching a business in Urban Dish. For the year-end MBA review, she created a Saturday Night Live parody-style Gettin' My MBA and the ever-popular Teachin' McGee How to Dougie. And finally, in 1 week, She captured all 268 of her classmates individually in a video celebrating 2 years in No Stopping Us. We hope this is the first of many awards for Christine's outstanding work and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, hijos, hijas, hermanos, hermanas, abuelos, abuelas, faculty, and distinguished guests, it's my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you and the Texas MBA class of 2012. Thank you for joining us from all over Texas, from across the United States, from Bangladesh, Bolivia, Brazil, Cambodia, Chile, China, Colombia, El Salvador, France, Germany, Hong Kong, India, Japan, South Korea, Mauritius, Mexico, Morocco, Nepal, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, Pakistan, Peru, Romania, Russia, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Taiwan, Turkey, the United Kingdom, Venezuela, Zimbabwe, and beyond. I hope that you are all as proud of this group of professionals as I am. Now, graduates, I'm going to keep this as brief as possible. Many of you have heard plenty from me already in the past couple of years. Some of you have traveled with me to Turkey, where you witnessed the beginnings of the Arab Spring. The Texas MBA cycling team, with representatives from across our programs, rode with me in the Livestrong Austin Challenge, and over the last 2 years raised over $20,000 for the fight against cancer. Others wrote a journey to the wonderful world of financial accounting and statement analysis. We've worked together on committees both formal and informal, and I'm proud and delighted to welcome you as the newest alumni to the Texas MBA Alumni Network. You've heard me say that my job is to work for the alumni, that my job is to enhance and to protect the Texas MBA brand, the brand that 19,000 alumni have worked so hard to earn. Well, now I work for you. Change. Some people embrace it, others less so. But change is all around us. So as you reflect on the past few years you spent in graduate school, I'm sure you sense how much you've changed. You've harnessed your inner love of accounting and statistics, no doubt. You've expanded your opportunity set. You've changed your careers. You've broadened your networks. You've certainly enhanced your ability to engage in jargon-laden dialogue on leveraging core competencies, incentivizing strategic imperatives, transformative initiatives, and driving innovative and creative solutions to ensure value creation for all your stakeholders. Change. So long as you go easy on that jargon thing, you'll be able to change the world. You're already well on your way. I know that firsthand because of the ways you've positively impacted the lives of your peers and our lives here at McCombs. As members of the McCombs admissions committees, you've worked to attract the brightest and best candidates to the Texas MBA classes of the future. Their lives will be changed as a result. As mentors and peer advisors, you've shared your wisdom, experience, and insights with the Texas MBA class that followed you, changing their lives in the process. As team members, you got each other through some of the most challenging periods in your lives as you supported each other through a blizzard of projects, exams, reports, presentations, and social events. Our national case competition winners brought smiles to our faces each time the tower was lit burnt orange in their honor. And given that the football team wasn't doing it for us of late, I really, really thank you for that. As international students, you shared your cultures, experiences, values, and brought the world to Austin, Dallas, Houston, and Mexico City. I know how your experience in the United States has changed you, but make no mistake, you played an enormous role in positively changing the experience of your American classmates. As student organization leaders, you've brought in speakers, run major events, changed the way we think about the role of women in business, sustainability, energy, healthcare, and more. Through MBA Plus consulting projects, hands-on learning and fellows programs, internships, and the knowledge that you brought back to your companies after each and every weeknight and weekend you were in class, you changed lives and you had an impact on society. And you've only just begun, which is really a good thing because much work remains. The World Business Council for Sustainable Development argues that if the 9 billion people predicted to be living on our planet by 2050 behave and live even remotely as we do today, we will consume 2.3 planets per year. Change is clearly needed. But as we say at the University of Texas at Austin, what starts here changes the world. Individually and collectively, you've got the knowledge and understanding, the ability to communicate and collaborate, and the global perspective to lead. I challenge you to take on the responsibility to find and develop innovative and creative solutions to our energy, healthcare, food, water, education, mobility, infrastructure, and human development needs. The influence you'll have as Texas MBAs and as trusted business professionals positions you to lead that change. Now, I began by saying that I continue to work for you. That won't change. My pledge to you is that together with the faculty and the entire MBA program staff, I will work hard to ensure that the value of your degree increases as we strive to enhance the already world-class Texas MBA program in the years to come. Count on us. Based on your demonstrated leadership to date, I know that I can count on you for help. Now, being an Olympic year, it seems very appropriate to say at this stage, let the games begin. It's time to individually recognize the members of the McCombs School of Business MBA graduating class of 2012. We'll recognize the candidates within their individual programs. Now, please note that the students are not seated in alphabetical order so that they could enjoy this celebration with their friends. We'll applaud the graduating class after all the names are read. We'll start by recognizing the degree candidates from the Texas Executive MBA program at Mexico City. Would you please rise and join me on stage? Sonia Jone Gonzalez, Senior Program Coordinator for the MBA Plus Leadership Program, and Joshua Gillian, Senior Program Coordinator for the Texas Executive Education, will be announcing the names of all the degree candidates from the respective programs as they come through on stage.
Gabriel Ávila Pardo. Valentín Rangel. Víctor Edgar Bravo Ortiz. Rafael Aguirre Sosa. Gerardo Bello Infante. Alejandro Hernández Chim. Andrew Benbassett Miller. Javier Pastor Martínez. Eric Nar Gutiérrez Silva. Christopher Luna Castellanos. Israel Contreras Curiel. Arturo Nestor Fragoso Mota. Bernardo José Bello López. Andrés Álvarez Bulla Herrera. Javier Enrique Blanco García. Jairo Solano Sánchez. Santiago Enis Olivar. Jesús Ramón Arroyo Villanueva. Oscar Manuel Vera Barcenas. Daniel Espinosa Herrera. Belén María Rebeca Prado López. Carla Iván Juárez Velázquez. Jezabel Isaías Ángel. Francisco López Guerra Larea. Gonzalo Solórzano García Pimental. Jeremy Michael Williams. Rodrigo Gerardo Ponce Cisneros. Karen Patricia Naveda Martínez. Juan Carlos Jaques. José Gustavo Lara Férez. Jesús Gamboa Salcedo. Carl Kudek Bracho. Jorge Antonio de los Reyes. We will now recognize the degree candidates for the Texas Executive MBA.
Michelle Cassandra Casanova. Sriram Raghunathan. Todd Kogut. Michael Tobias. Nafisa Muzaffar. Joe Robert Randall. Rex Anthony Iser. Brad Unteat. Brian W. Blades. Ryan Rosich. Osagie Ihonde. Tunde Aziz. Ram Krishnamurthy. Patrick Petrino. Chantal Louise Pittman. Dinesh Nadaraja. Sorry. Gaurav Sharma. Stephanie Jill Carlton. Harish Jayakumar. Joel Matthew Shapiro. Somya J. Walanki. Paul Dyer. Mary Ann Gunn. Mridul Sharma. We will now recognize the degree candidates from the Texas MBA at Dallas-Fort Worth.
Joel Lapidus. Kirill Semensov. Brian Gahn. Sadir Concherla. Gregory Clark Johnson. Kausigan Dilly. Quinn Kelton Devory. Miguel Franco. John Nixon. Eric Thomas Matthews. Charles Philip Yorick. Laura A. Henderson. Ajit Vijay Perandure. Michela Denise Jolly. Rohit Khosla. Rugly Centeno Lira. Zach Shaley. Matthew Lobdell. Sai Sriharsha Madali. Edgar Wingo. Derek Brent Crabtree. Jim Vardell. Samir Mia. Ryan Matthew Rapisand. Darren R. Kendrick. Neil Nesladek. Rachel Marie Burke. Anne Dillavu. Amanda Lewis Hill. Shweta Hurry. Christopher Lee Northup. Nish Sunil Sheth. Catherine Marshall. Stephanie Seminara. Mallory Mako. Lee Tong. Carolyn Brown. Pooja Anand. Karen Michelle Rinkenberger. Sabi Mandata. Lakshmi Chakrapani. Oksana Jansen. Cynthia Khan. Rick Mimda. Deepak Arora. Sandeep Taray. Madhur Kulhara. Pankaj Patel. David Fenton. Bradley Scott Morian. David Wynn. Stephen Koski. Matthew Morales. Christopher Ramsey. Adam Brown. James Alexander Cobb. John Polton. Christopher Despain. Matthew T. Stevens. Calvin Chow. Nitin Bhatia. Yedu Kumar. Maxwell Amarao. We will now recognize the degree candidates from the Texas MBA at Houston.
Bobby Davis. David Parrish. Vijan Patel. Mary Joanna Dueñas. Normso Iwebike. Oman Ojemin Abarime. Michael Stephen Damshin. Masuma Nakvi. S. John Mikhail. Tommy Belez. Raphael Blattner. Woo! Jonathan Eric Levy. Alexander Duvanoff. Tracy Lee Bush. Kevin Goodspeed. Christopher James Carlton. Jessica Shoemaker. Denise Maria Reed. Jared Ryan Boger. Michael D. Sang. Max Van Adriken. Robert Cooley. John Marshall Page Young. Ross Leedy. Justin Clapper. R. Nicholson Worley. Omar Jamil Khan. Dan Deerwater. Nicholas Perry. Michael B. Mealy. Reed Bond. Harry Dudley Brookby II. Nicholas J. Grob. Howard Lee. Joseph Edward Doogie Green. Brandon Howard Shaw. Robert Whitney Mears. Gregory William Schilling. Randy Dolan. David M. Dunwoody, Jr. Rodrigo Elizondo Garza. Sean Edward Rust. Carlos Andres Guzman. Ricardo Menjivar. Sarah Trackwell. Bailey Donovan Allen. Benjamin Aaron Lipson. Lynn Joseph Frank. Gautam Mola. Scott Jameson Dyerly. Robert Zachary Feynman. Jahanzib Khan Nurzai. Satyam Sohrab. Nathaniel D. Piper. Venkat Chakarapani. Zhanglin Li. Courtney Michelle Hall. Diana Laura Paz. Manisha Jose. Satpreet Nanda. Refugio Ray Isagire. Mani Pradhan. Manish Dabra. Joseph H. Fitzgerald. Sahibzada Latif. Liam Charles McConville. Leonardo Peno Rees. We will now recognize the degree candidates from the Texas Evening MBA.
Jim Dishman. Sophia O'Malley. Jonathan Ballesteros. Nergis Shihan Ali. Rita Zhu. Annalisa Hernandez. Crystal Franklin. Warali Sutam, Kimberly Osborne Sipfel, Natalie K. Osborne, Peter Michael Holzer, Umang Patel, Ryan Prarijaya, Bobby Dillard, Patrick James Howell, Christopher Davis, Niraj Patel, Alan Benjamin Trubo, Dustin Hawkins, Jeffrey Shee, Matias Castro Segura III, Mark Grantham Patton, Brian Jeffrey Hopkins, Ian Basu, Roger Darren Coit, Ellis Kendall Morgan, Samuel Justin Ware, Tuan Win Pham, Kyle E. Henry, Adam Craig Burnite, Jonathan Philip J., Brian Dimmery, Alex Letachevsky, Marissa Marisish, Odianson Ajimonmin, Rajesh Jangareddy, Nathan Wolf, Carmel Patton, Patrick Thomas Sargent, Boaz Castell, Vincent Karam, Russell Macaron, Joseph Peroni, Shay Clymer, Dale Eugene Rogers, Brandon LeBlanc, Justin Smith, Jesse Kyle Urgil, Matthew Hall, Manish Rajendra Mehta, Rajesh Wejaratgawan, Vijay Rangadaran, Vijaya Jas, Mark Andrew Patterson. We will now recognize the degree candidates for the full-time MBA.
Sarah Studebaker. Cassandra Stocklosa. Kimberly Bell. Allison Rubinson. Malay Roberts Loring. Megan Bohack. Jake Stroud. Ryan Delaney. Eric Danziger. Adam Glick. Morgan Brown. Scott McMahon. Travis Skelly. Andrew Lewis. Matthew Rollins. Dustin Donnell. Howell Hollis IV. John Shaddix. Matt Lawler.
Yeah.
Ian Lieberman. Carlos Dinkins. Abraham Ritter. Philip Andrew Hatchett. Josh Gladding. Andres Barrios. Frank Marcheski. Oscar de la Garza. Miriam Matos. Morgan McFeely. Adriana Zolezi. Morgan Siementhal. Christopher Yannick. Lorraine Chung. Tara Testament. Adam Robinson. Valentin Borlaku. Rohan Singhal. Kevin White. Casey Park. Marco Restrepo. Tapan Modi. Christina Hook. Samir Kandhar. Eric Norwood. Michael Manthe. Paras Shah. Jonathan Spillman. Brian Fong. Scott Ludwig. Samir Sankaran. Brian Masti. Sean Patrick Buchholz. Matt Clayton. Khushbu Chaudhry. Samuel Garcia. Ben Pruden. David Conrad. Adrian Freeberg. Blake Eason. Tristan Cossey. Craig Carter. Ryan Black. Evan Searcy. Joseph Koenig. Will Harper. Valerie Lynn Crosby. Darcy Christina Kennedy. Christy Kidston. Jolene Marie Litzman. Trevor Noe. Matthew McLaughlin. Luke Scott. Christopher Wolf. Alice Holden Humphrey. Kristen St. John. Emily Hruby. Blakely McCracken. Catherine Thompson. Da-Wei Wong. Elliot Hendricks. Diksha Sharma. Andrew Sidney Allen IV. Michael Tortorich. William Kahn. Brad McMurray. Jeffrey Eugene Sabins. Jonathan Falloon. Brad Wharton. Ryan Northrup. Jason Mann. Clint Ellenberg. Kyle Bestie. Laura Bestie. Carolyn Cross. Laura Shaham. Kimberly Bailey. Jenny Gibson. Cheryl Lewis. Ann Halleck. Kelly Glade. Vanessa Miloszewski. Adrian Lowenstein. Angela Gonzalez. Albert Natiri. Neeraj Gupta. Catherine Deneen Dochin. Sarah Dooley. Megan Michelle Pishnick. Alex Niebrugge. Jeffrey Bressler. Vimal Patel. Jenner Smith. Samuel McIntosh. Rob Passberger. Jeremy Johnson. Samuel Bruce Wallace. Allison Beers. Christina Hand. Ashley Bristol. Catherine Frollo. Amy Diekman. Caroline Jennings. Julie Almuccio. Allison Muncy. Chen Dongxia. Irene Lin. George William Klein III. Alexander Melzer. Christopher Chase Briggs. Scott Moen. Farisai Amy Magua. LaShawn Johnson. Caroline Macias. Huang Win. Giancarlo Rubio Ramirez. Tyson Wing. Soluzor Chuku Wanze. Suma Nagmote. Chelvi Kandasamy. Christine Chen. Michelle Donnie Atoa. Natalia Lichagina. Alejandra Villasenor Ancira. James Langdon. Isabel Blake Kerr. Caroline Bunker Huddleston. Natalie Emma Barnard. Michael Pierce. Neil Houston. Alan Logue. George Rice Farish II. Arsh Sharma. Eric Fair. Jessica Filante. Paul Pine. Michael Hollington. Suhas Verma. Sabrina De Velder. Swapna Sathyan. Catherine Ann Stark. Alexander Thomas Knight. Malvika Viswanathan. Yeah. Andres Herrera. Nick Raza. Juan Prieto. William Mershad. Earl Lee. Andy Lamb. Stefan Marinov. Kira Chin. Bernardo Concha-Joko. Ignacio Medina Mora. Roberto Pellico. Francisco Urrutia. David Ruiz Gonzalez. Rohit Daunda. Kevin Kowalski. Brett Malsney. Matthias Knoche. Garrett Allers. David Isquick. Ian Hill. Shannon Diana Hunter. Angela Nicole Maestre. Mike Worth. Elizabeth Sims. Janie Xu. Juan Carlos Moreno. Eugene Pei. Kulin Patel. Kenny Yip. Harsh Gupta. Nason Lawrence. Aniket Srivastava. Rishi Munjal. Tejas Gohokar. Guilherme Cesa. Gautam Manik. Ashish Agarwal. Sudamsh Bai Reddy. Shobit Baijal. Unwesha Chatterjee. Nishi Withwanathan. Charu Singh. Hiro Matsuzawa. Chen Zhongyue. Luis de la Garza. Albert Blankenship. Alejandro Carrasco. Rodrigo Zavala. Jose Monroe. Sergio Mesia. Mrigank Sinha. Daisuke Hori. Eugene Lin. Nob Yamaguchi. Yu Nishioki. Kazunori Akatsuka. Sean Saul, Kentaro Omiya, Eric Wong, Yang Peixuan, Kyungmin Shin, Jongpyo Seo, Michael Tonhauser, Bing Liu, Ryan Glade Devine, Le Xiushi, Shuntaro Yamamoto, Su Young Lee, Putip Jongpi Patwanich, Takashi Minowa, Chen Li, Yuji Koike, Nestor Caceres Rosas, Andrew Boone, Jessica Lautu, Tam Lee, Kristen Miller, Joanna Zita, Shoaib Anwar, David Greason, Yang Fu, Daniel Wilson, Scotty Bowie, Scott Gabriel, Andres Velez, Melissa Lally, Emily Somerville, Lily Lee, Usani Tipaya Chrysorn, Fernando Gonzalez,
Well, guests, friends, and families, I think now would be a very appropriate time for you to join me in a round of applause for the class of 2012. Well, congratulations, class. You are now part of one of the largest and most powerful alumni networks in the world. I want to keep you connected to your alma mater. As a gift for your graduation, I'm giving each of you a one-year membership to the UT Alumni Association, the Texas Exis. Leaving the 40 acres does not mean you have to leave UT behind. I hope all of you will enjoy your membership over the next year and get involved with one of the over 100 Texas Exis chapters throughout the world. I think it's now appropriate for us to recognize a group of those who have supported our students throughout the years. Will the friends and families of our degree candidates please stand and be recognized by the students? Thank you, family. All Texas MBA graduates are invited to participate in the University of Texas Spring Commencement, which will be held tomorrow, Saturday, May 19th at 8 p.m. in the heart of UT's historic campus at the Tower. Seating for degree candidates is only guaranteed to those presenting a ticket at the start of the grand procession. Public seating at the Tower will not open until 6 p.m. Admission is on a first-come, first-served basis. This concludes the MBA recognition ceremony for the class of 2012. Faculty and graduates will recess to the plaza at the conclusion of the singing of the Eyes of Texas. I invite all of our guests to join the graduates, faculty, and administration at the various program receptions to offer your congratulations. We would like to ask that family and friends wait and follow the graduates by exiting through the west doors opposite the stage, out the vestibule, and down the stairs at the end of the plaza. The passenger elevator outside the southwest entrance will be available for individuals with mobility impairments. You may meet the graduates on the plaza in front of the gym. And now it's a tradition that we join our new graduates in singing The Eyes of Texas. After the song, please remain standing during the faculty procession. Please rise.